Hey guys, welcome back to Brother Jay's Card Finds. Yesterday, Saturday, I went to I went to the Allentown Airport Card Show. I hadn't been there. The last two I think I missed because they were scheduled against other shows, and I thought the other shows would be better. But I was actually, for a while there. I mean, I was like, I don't want to. I want to drive all the way out there. There's too much Pokemon stuff, but to be honest, this time I was actually pretty excited to go to that show because I hadn't, I know it was the only one that I was going to this weekend. And I just hadn't been there in a while, so I wanted to see what some of the people had, especially Darren. And I'm going to break this up into two videos because I got quite a bit of cards from each seller. I think basically I just bought from two sellers. One was Darren, and then the other was another gentleman that he listed his cards as dollar cards, but he said for this show, now four for $1. He explained that basically they used to be his dollar cards, that people would pick through them, and then what was left, and he went, four for $1. He actually still has some pretty good stuff in there. So I'm going to try this. Darren, I kind of bought his stuff in two waves. The first one was a box that he had that was stuff that he hadn't marked yet. And he ended up, I picked a handful of stuff. I had $15 in mind. He said 30. I said, well, I kind of was halfway in between that. I said, what cards are you looking at that you think are worth probably more than what I think to come up with that number? I think I'd put back a Nick Kurtz first Bowman. It was paper, so I didn't really need it that bad. I would much prefer a chrome. And there was some kind of Piazza card from the early 90s. It wasn't anything. It was, I don't know, it wasn't anything special. And I also he had pulled out a Justin Morneau rookie that I had pulled out. But he gave that back to me, and he said, okay, how about all that for 20? And it turned out to be good. Actually, it turned out to be better than I thought, because the one card was something I didn't even realize until I got home. So let me see if I can sort out which of those are which. It's not going to be the easiest thing. You know what? I probably won't bother. It's just a little difficult. Instead, we'll just say I believe I spent 35 total with him, because then he had some cards that were $1. I think I bought a few of those. He had the other cards that were 50 cents, and I bought probably quite a few more of those. And so I think I'm going to spend $35 with him. I'm just going to show you the things I got. So I think this one, and I'm going to take this out of the screw down just because long term I don't want to keep stuff in screw downs. Screw downs are kind of funny. You go back and look at them, but this is a McGuire Fleer Showcase Avant card. It's kind of a framed thing. I don't think it's really worth much, but it's just cool looking. All right, while we're doing the screw downs, I'll do these other two. Now, he had a bunch of screw downs in the one box. He said anything's in a screw down is $1. So I thought that was pretty good when you see the cards that I got. This is a Dave Winfield. This is an SSPC. I'll show you the back. SSPC from 1975, Dave Winfield. So, not a rookie or anything, but it's still a cool card. I mean, for $1, definitely. And then we have this. This is 83 Fleer Cal Ripken. I'm sure I have at least a few of these. The only thing I see here, I don't know if I'll be able to get it to focus or not. Probably not. The one corner looks like it's a little bit suspect. So I'm definitely going to take it out of here and look at that. Yeah, but for $1, why not? The screw down's fun enough just to do it for $1. Okay, let's show some other stuff. This is an unusual thing. It's the All-Star Drug Detection Dogs, and this is Elf. As you can see, it's in the original packaging. And I believe there's other cards in here. Here's the back, which is something about 13 of 24. Scion, U.S. Customs. So that's a different dog on the back. So there must be at least one or two cards in here. I'm probably not gonna open it. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to. But it's just neat. A dog collection card. I think it's kind of neat. Now, I'll go through let me show you these first. This is I believe it's I'm trying to remember, 67? Let me look at the back, just to be on the safe side. Yeah, I believe this is 67 Jim Cott. It's a card number 300. It's got bad corners, but there's no creases. So I'm pretty sure that was either 50 cents or $1. I'm not sure which. Here is a Prince Fielder, and it is numbered, which I'll flip around and show you. It's number, what did I say, number 9? Number 6, sorry, of 250. So that's kind of cool. Let's see. Here's a Larry Walker. That's from the Major League Debut set. So it came out in 1990, so basically the same year as his rookies. That's a rookie to me. Here's a Zach Veen first Bowman Chrome. And as you can see, it is a refractor. So I don't know if he's going to mount to much. But if he does, I have his refractor rookie. First Bowman, I should say, not even his rookie. Now, I'm going to save the best for last. Here's a Bruce Sutter. I already have this card, and this card is very much off-center. Miscut. Not miscut, but off-center. And it's a 77 Sutter rookie. I know I have one. Now, I don't mind having extras on some of those cards. Here's the Justin Morneau that I think I briefly mentioned. It's in decent shape. 2001 Bowman. Excuse me. And here is a Miguel Montero. And I believe that's the Heritage set. It's the one where everybody's basically a rookie in the set. And it's actually numbered 38 out of 552. So that's kind of neat. This is a big one, actually. This one here, I just thought I didn't even realize. I was like, oh, it's finally the chrome version of the Ryan Braun rookie. But as you can see, it's the refractor. Look at the way it's refracting. I didn't realize this is a big card. This is at least, I can believe, a $20 card. So considering I paid $20 for the bunch, I actually made out really well. So I don't know if Darren realized it was a refractor or if he even cared, but yeah, it's definitely a refractor, so that's a good card. I was originally thinking, oh, maybe I overpaid for 20, but then once I realized what that was, then I was like, nah, 20 is good. So, here's a couple more things off the cuff. This is I always love saying her name because I sound so stupid saying it. Manon Rhéaume. It's a preview card, and on the back you can see, it says 94-95 Classic Hockey. You received a limited edition preview card. And we have a Frank Thomas. This is SP. This is one of those things with a little metal piece in it, which is kind of cool. And this is actually an early numbered card, as you can see. 1448 out of 2000. So that's pretty cool. Numbered, limited to 2000. So I like that about Frank Thomas. And then basically the rest of these, some of them were probably dollar cards, some of them weren't. I took some of them out of top loaders and kept the top loaders or something else. These are all just star cards that are going to go in my star boxes. This is, I think it says Latinos of baseball or something like that. But it's a neat looking card. I love the Puerto Rican flag and shiny foil, Alomar. 68 Jim Bunning. Again, the corners are a little rough, but, why not? Prince Fielder, this is the upper class. It talks about his rookie, but this is a 2014, so it's a later card. This is a Carlton Fisk. It's from Wiffle Ball. It was obviously cut out, as you can see, but not necessarily that well, but... Here's a promo, Upper Deck promo of Vlad Guerrero from Play Ball. Here is a Pacific Invincible of Andrew Jones. It has the little area here where you can actually see through. It's kind of a plastic area. We have Invincible. Mouth's a little dry. It's 3 in the morning, guys. You have to excuse me. So, Chipper Jones. This is Topps Finest Hurlers, Nomo, and it is a promotional sample. So, not for resale, but I bought it anyway. This here, I gotta look to see exactly what these are. I guess I can flip through them real quick. It's a set of 9 cards from 94 score of Ripken. So I figured for a complete set, and it is complete, there's all 9 of them in here. This is the one that throws me off a little bit. This one has gold logo here while the rest of them are all white. So I'm not sure if that's, you know, if there's different like that. Maybe they had special gold versions. I don't know. I'm going to have to look that up. This is a Tombstone 95 of Ivan Rodriguez. Unfortunately, there's a bit of a crease here. You can probably see it a little bit. I'm going to keep it just because, I mean, it's not terrible. If I ever come across another one, obviously I'll replace it. But here's a Roland. This is a, I believe it says Flair Showcase. Hard to read. As you see, it says promotional sample. I believe it says promotional sample on the back. So there you go. This is a Nolan Ryan. And I'm sorry, my focus is not good. Hot Stars, Nolan Ryan, and it's from promotional card for National Sports Collectors Convention in 1993. So that's kind of neat. Here is a Ben Sheets relic from the All-Star Game. 2007? Okay, 07. Alright. So, not the biggest Ben Sheets fan, but he was a Brewer at that point, so I do collect them. This is National Treasures, Jim Thome. Jim Thome is probably one of my favorite players. Nice guy. Here is a Ricky Weeks relic. And I'm not sure. It says 23, I guess is his number. And second base, so I like Ricky Weeks. We got a Robin Yount, and that's a Kraft Singles. It's like a pullout card from 1993, it says. So that's kind of neat. Here's the back. I didn't show you that. So there you go. A couple Frank Thomases for my Frank Thomas collection. The ones I made sure I looked them up. These are pretty common cards, but that's the Wonder Years from Upper Deck. And this is a metal Frank Thomas. So, all right. So that's everything I got from Darren. The next video, which I'm not going to do right now, but is the other gentleman. He had the cards were all 25 cents. So, all right. Thanks for watching part 1.